Hello and welcome to Rainbow Stars channel, and today I'm just going to be showing you the new digs, which this is pretty much it, and I'm going to be describing what our previous location looked like. Please ignore the television. I am. Please ignore the mess. I'm not unpacking.
Hi, Kim.
I refuse. It's not Kim. I'm filming. Anyway. Yeah, I'm filming. See? That's our place. There's our window and our air conditioner unit. And after I'm done, I'm going to let you watch your unicorns. So, but yeah. So, where we were from originally was a shelter. Obviously not the best situation. I did contract mites there. And they blamed me for getting the mites. They thought I brought them into the building. Well, no, they were already there. I didn't have them when I went in. I had them when I went out. So, I was infested and it was disgusting. Not what I would call a good time. So this is a nice little place. It costed about $600 a week. It does have this nice little side table here, which is good. The toothbrush is going to be thrown away. Anything touching the floor is thrown away. I have more toothbrushes, obviously, for him. But yeah, I still got a cold. Baby's still sick. We got our own little cook area over there, kitchen area. That's neat. Obviously, this is the table where we eat. We have an extra chair over here. Why it's over there, don't ask me. At my old place, we just had a bunk bed area. This is a queen size bed, but where we were from, originally in the shelter, we only had a bunk bed, which he would not approach, so I had to put the mattress on the ground, so we were sleeping on the floor. Eventually I moved the other mattress to the floor too, because again, he wouldn't approach the sleeping area and we could not co-sleep on such a small space. I was at risk of rolling over on top of him. But yes, I'm not going to film my kiddo even though he's on the bed, because I think that's rude. Yeah, if I catch him in frame, that's another matter. And then we had a bathroom. We had like the sink was in the room with us, and then there was no door to the bathroom, so the bathroom was open, and then we had the other area. Kiddo's looking at the fridge right now. But yeah, so this is definitely an upgrade, because here we have a door to the bathroom. Here's the bathroom. It's dark. Yeah, see, there's the nice bath, which is pretty clean. I like it. Have like a little overhang here and a little sink area. It also comes with a trash can underneath, which is nice, and a trash can over there. So, trash cans, yay. The sink is pretty deep. I can wash my dishes in there. That's great. But here's the rub. It's still pretty small of a space to live in for long, and I got an update. But anyway, let's keep going over the differences. The difference from here to the shelter is also, don't worry honey, I'll get you a spoon in just a second, is also that he could escape my bedroom. But here, there's no escape. He can't open this with that latched. So, yeah, no escaping for you. Yes, I'm going to feed you. I'm going to get you a spoon. I'm going to feed you this right now. So, apparently, yeah, apparently, another difference was we had to walk all the way down. Obviously, this isn't the best room, but it is what it is. We had to walk down to the canteen, and he had to eat with me in the canteen, or we could not eat. Here, I have a fully stocked fridge, so we can eat here anytime I want. I even have stuff in the freezer. So yeah, we actually have options. We can eat now when we feel hungry instead of on somebody else's schedule. There is no curfew here, so that's also a plus. Well, not that we can go anywhere anyway without transportation, right, kid? Right, he just woke up from a nap. I meant to do this while he was sleeping, but he is awake. So what's the plan? So I've already been treated for the mites, and I'm significantly better. I'm still waiting to do the secondary treatment and get that done. So that's going to be sometime this week. Mom has stated that she is going to start the eviction process because nothing is happening. Even though she gave them $10,000 to get the heck out of her house, they're still taking their time. So, that's unfortunate. And, you know, I just don't understand how it could take them so long. My sister found a location to live within a week. Alright? So, why it's taking so long for these people to find a place, I have no clue. But anyway, I'm not going to live with a person who tried to kill me. So, this is the best solution. I have not unpacked. I refuse to unpack because I know this is temporary. And I am moving again. This time, I'm going to be moving to a bigger location for a longer period of time. Because the eviction process can take up to a few months. And I cannot live in such a tiny hotel where we can't go anywhere for a few months. You know, I can't do that to this kid. He needs to be able to be free. He needs more space to run around. Over here, we just have a quarter. We have this little quarter here, that little quarter there to run around in. So, not enough space. So, especially for a woman who might give birth, mind you, whilst not being at her actual house. So, wherever I end up, I need to make sure there's more space for the kid to run around and space for the new baby. This ain't it. This is a temporary solution. I'm not going to stay here a whole month, maybe 2 weeks at max. And then after that, we're moving on to a new place. The shelter is absolutely horrendous. They did have a play area for the kids, but it was right next door, and they put the lockers in there. So if you needed a snack, you had to travel to the lockers, get your stuff, and then travel back to the eating area, which is next door, to eat it, because it's against the rules to eat outside of the eating area. So, that was absolutely outrageous, because imagine having to deal with a child whom has autistic tendencies, who was never expected to follow you hand and foot. Now you're expecting this 2-year-old to, like, stick to your side every 5 minutes. As, you know, you have... And if you have to go to the bathroom, by the way, the design of the place is that you have to go to your own bedroom to go to your bathroom. Because they didn't have a public bathroom for the adults. Or children. They had a public bathing area that had, like, 6 bathtubs in one place and nobody wanted to use. That's right. It was absolutely outrageous. So... this kid's still sick. He refuses to eat anything that's not cold. He likes cold food right now because his throat hurts. I still got the sniffles myself. Something's going on with my sinuses around here. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Yum. So, yeah, that's the story there. So wherever we end up, hopefully it's better than here. And we can start a new chapter somewhere, at least until we can go back home. Because as it stands, I'm definitely not going home to that person. Not happening. So, my poor mother has to shell out money to take care of me and the child, because we're still waiting on my disability. It's a lot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Normally I wouldn't film him, especially when he's just woken up. Normally I'd brush his hair first, and he's already had his teeth brushed, so... But I don't know, I just, not feeling the best. I just want a better situation for us right now. This is not the best situation, obviously. It's better than where we were at, but nowhere close to acceptable for a long period of time, especially if it's going to take months to get home. So, the vacation is lasting longer than expected, to my dismay. The the people refuse to leave. But I already figured that would be the case. Right. And no matter how much I want to go home, I cannot return until that person is gone. You know, I have many reasons for it. There's things that I don't have to deal with, and almost being threatened to death is one of those things. Like, if somebody threatens my life, I'm not going to stick around. So it's just absolutely frustrating to me that this is something I have to put up with while my perpetrator lives a very comfortable life in the lap of luxury, and he is so comfortable he won't leave, and thus punishing me, the victim, to go through all this heartbreak. And you have no idea how much heartbreak this is for me, because this is doing damage to my kid, whether you like to think so or not. I have to pick him up, transport him to a new location. He cries a while until he gets used to it, and all he wants to do is go home. He's even said multiple times, okay, let's go home, and that just destroys me, because we can't. Not until that person is gone. And if I did go home early, you know, if somebody did manage to convince me, oh, you need to come home, you know, he won't hurt you, it's safe, I wouldn't do it anyway. Because, one, I don't believe it's safe. And two, then they would think, oh, everything's back to normal. She's so forgiving. Everything's forgiven. We're all, you know, getting along. Nothing's wrong. I don't want to leave that kind of impression, because something is wrong with that. I'm not moving back there. I'm not doing it. Not until he's gone. I've made up my decision. It is final. I'm not such a bad mom that I would put my children in jeopardy, because if he threatened me with a bat, okay, well, he'd probably threaten somebody else too. And that somebody else is 2 feet tall. Ridiculous. Not happening. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure CPS would get involved. Oh, you want those books in there, huh? Wow. Good job, buddy. He wanted his books in this drawer. That's wonderful. You do you, kid. I'll let you organize your own stuff. Yeah. He likes to organize things. So, we'll let him do that. But yeah, it's just very frustrating to know that I am absolutely adrift, not able to get my bearings. And, I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, it's not like I can just, you know, pack up and go back. Oh, yeah, you tried to kill me. I'm home. No, I'm not. I can't do that, but I'm also staying in places like this is not, not really the best long-term solution either. I think I can last here for maybe 2 weeks, and after that I'd want to be somewhere bigger where he has more access to more room to play. And hopefully in an area where I can make him feel more comfortable and at home until I can get us where we need to be. He needs to be in an actual house at this point. Whether it's a mini home, a vacation home, a log cabin, I don't care. Somewhere with more room. This is not enough. It is a roof over our heads. And a much better roof at that than where we were from. But I need to improve more for his environment. Honey, I don't think it'll fit. Oh, you proved me wrong. It did fit. Anyway. But yeah, it's definitely a thing that, I mean, obviously I'm messy because I am depressed right now. This is a depressing situation. If anybody else has ever been homeless, I mean, virtually I am. I am literally, because my mom's helping me buy places to be, that doesn't mean I'm not homeless. I am still without an actual residential home, and I will be for the next month. I will be just bouncing around from place to place until we find a location in which I can get us comfortable enough to stay there long term until the people leave my mother's house. It's absolutely horrendous. I shouldn't have to go through this. My son shouldn't have to go through this, and my new baby shouldn't have to go through this. But here we are, going through this together as a team, all three of us. But yeah, so my mom's doing everything she can to be supportive and helpful. But there is the problem of transportation and getting the groceries and doing all the things. I don't have a car. She says she'd buy me one. I guess I should just take her up on the offer. But I'm trying to save her some money because this is expensive. Believe it or not, this is $600 a week. Expensive. And whenever you think about a mini home or something, a rental property, you're also talking the same amount of money, if not more. I'm sorry to make you upset, buddy. I love you. I'm sorry. The talking is making him mad, so I'll just have to stop the video here and then hook him up with his unicorn so he can be happy. He's still sick. He does not feel good. Yes, I'm going to give you your unicorns. In just a minute, okay? It's okay. I will do your unicorns. Okay? He's very frustrated right now. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated whenever we get to wherever we're going next. The process of eviction can take up to 3 months, so yay me. This is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But, you know, you can't just kick out a person with a lease, apparently. The law is just not on my mother's side on this, so I'll have to be understanding. And as long as she goes through the eviction process, I won't be away from the house longer than I have to be. But they seem to be taking their sweet damn time on everything. So, yeah. All right. Well, remember when you view, peace, love, unity, and respect. And be sure to drop a comment down below. And there he goes. I need to feed him more, he says. So I'm going to go get him some fruit because he's sick. So I think some vitamin C is what he needs. Honey, we need to get you some pants on. He doesn't sleep in pants. Anyway. Yes, I will get you some grapes. I would love to get you some grapes. Oh, okay. Right, we're going to get you some grapes. Yeah, I'm going to fix it for you. Yeah, okay. Bye, everybody. Bye. I'm going to go fix grapes now.